Assalamualaikum. Hallo, välkommen till min YouTube-kanal. Idag har I denne videoen skal vi lære om deler av tale. Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Here in this video we will learn about parts of speech. As you can see on the screen, there are about 10 parts of speech in Norwegian, just like in English. Today we will learn about a noun and pronoun. First we will learn about nouns. Okay, just like in English, noun or substantive in Norwegian is a word that function as the name of a place, of a object, of a living person, or any ideas. Okay. But here's a little twist. In Norwegian, they have specific gender for nouns. First of all, it's hanchun or masculine. It's a male gender. Hanchun is male gender. With male gender, they use n, e, n, n. Second one is the hunchun or feminine. With feminine or hunchun, it's a female gender and they use I with a female gender. Third one is intechun or neutral. With those nouns that don't have any gender, they use eth with that noun. Now remember one more thing. In modern Norwegian language, the use of hunchun feminine, the female gender, is becoming less common. So you guys can use hanchun article in place of hunchun. I mean, here you can see in example it's I hitte. You can use n hitte. The use of hanchun in place of hunchun is common and it's perfectly acceptable. Now the next is how to express a noun. There are 4 different ways to express a noun: ental, flertal, ubestemt, and bestemt form. In ubestemt, indefinite form, you guys know the difference between indefinite and definite form. With definite form, it's a specific object. In English, we use the with definite form, but here in definite form, we use the article n on the last. Here you can see in the example n bil akar bilin dikar. We are using hanchun example here. Hanchun or hunchun, it's now same. In plural form, the use of er, you will see guys, in most of the noun in plural form they use er on the last, and when this plural converts into definite plural, the noun ends with ene. Bilene, the cars. A few more examples here you guys can see. Here indefinite singular and stool, and with neutral or intechun we use et. Definite singular stoolen vinduet. You can see n becomes on the last and et becomes on the last. Indefinite plural stooler ends with a noun ends with er, vinduer, same. Definite plural, the noun ends with ene, stoolene, vinduene. Now these cases are for most of the nouns, but there are some exceptions. For example, here are some examples for masculine and feminine nouns that don't end with en in on the last or in plural form. Here ental or singular, you can see enmos, plural mas. Bestemt form mossen, mossene. It's the same, follows the same pattern as these are following, but here you can see there is no er on the last. So some nouns have exception from these cases. Now there are 50 most common Norwegian nouns, and I have also given the article with these nouns. Try to memorize these 50 Norwegian nouns. Now the next is pronomen or pronouns. As you guys know, a pronoun is a word that substitute for a noun or noun phrases. There are 4 different types of nouns that use in Norwegian with 3 subgroups. First of all, we'll discuss about personal pronomen, personal nouns. In English, as we are well known about these nouns, I, you, he, she, it, There are three different ways to express a personal pronoun: subject form, object form, and reflexive form. Reflexive form. Person, yay, I in singular form, we in plural form, and in object form it becomes may, and in flatal for plural form it's become us. These two are same like in English, but here you will see a reflexive form. This is an exceptional in Norwegian language. For person, second person is you, do, in plural form dere. Dere they use when they are two or more persons, and in object form it's become they, dere. In reflexive form it's become they and dere. This is also same. For third person, hun, hun, then, that. In Norwegian language, then is used for hunchun or hunchun, and they is used for new. We have learned earlier that noun in Norwegian language have genders, and here then is used for gender noun. I mean the hunchun or hunchun, but they is used for those nouns that don't have any gender, for neutral nouns. Here in plural form it's them in object form, say in reflexive form. Second form of pronoun in Norwegian language is ubestemt pronomen or indefinite pronouns. When there is indefinite person, we use one in English. One must brush one's teeth before laying oneself down. In Norwegian, we use man in place of one. Man ma posse tennene for man ligger seg. Here you can see say, a reflexive pronouns. You can see in second example, man is using in place of one, and here an, it's an object form, like you can see in the English example them. In place of them they are using an for a indefinite pronoun. Third form for pronoun is a reciprocal pronoun. Here you can say it's simple, just vrandre in place of each other. Fourth form for pronoun is a relative pronoun. They use som for who or that. As you can see in example, the woman that come to the door, kvinnen som kom til døren. They use som in place of that. That's all about today's class. Thank you for watching video. Hit the like button and subscribe my channel for future videos. Thank you so much.